Well, hello. Today I am going to try my best to explain Jumpstart, my knowledge on the Jumpstart and what I know of it. Explain conduction a little bit because it's really it's probably the most complicated weapon in the game. Like conduction in general is the most complicated concept, even more so than like some of the most advanced marksman tech like dead coining is like still nowhere anywhere near as complicated as the jump start and how it works. I'm gonna try my best to explain what I can, okay? Bear with me here. I don't know everything, but I think I know enough to make it a little tutorial. Okay, so Jumpstart. It's a nail gun with metal nails. The nails are metal, which means they conduct electricity. The nails are metal. It's important. Well, maybe not really, but the nails are metal. They conduct electricity. And then there is the alt fire, which is the cord. This is the main part of the Jumpstart. Without this, it's just a nail. It's just a boring nail gun, which I don't like nail guns. I don't use nail guns. But you put a cord on one of these fools here. Check this out. You put a cord on him. Throw that cord on him. He is going to get zapped after about 5 seconds. Bam. He's dead. Now, 5 seconds in ultra kill time. That's like fucking forever. That is a long time. So, what you can do to speed this up is if you fire it, you can put the nails in him, and that will speed up the process of the zap. Okay, so remember how I said they're metal and and these things conduct electricity? The nails? That means you can put a couple nails in all these dudes and stick a cord on him, and every last one of these dudes is going to get zapped by the mighty hand of God, basically. And by that, I mean my overpowered nail gun. I'll do it again over here. Hook it onto someone. One of these strays. They're all dead. They all just get fucking exploded. Now, the nails aren't the only things that conduct electricity in this game. The magnets do too. So check this out. Magnet, magnet, magnet. Put some magnets on these insurrectionists. And check this out. Hit them with the cord. You don't really even gotta aim because, well, the nails are gonna be attracted to the magnet. And it's basically just going to buff the damage of that electricity by about 1,000 million. Alright, another way that these magnets work. Well, it's not another way, but it's just like back to the way these magnets work. I'll show you how much they buff the damage of this Jumpstart. We got V2, we got 3 V2s, which, I mean, honestly is pretty unrealistic considering it never happened. Anyways, we're gonna send some nails. Alright, they're gonna go crazy because there's magnets everywhere, but don't mind that. But we'll watch this. The V2 that I was mainly hooked onto here, that the cord itself was hooked onto, is almost dead. It did probably around half because I took a good quarter off with the nails. So it probably did around half health. Okay, so it did about half health for on all these V2s. Alright, now let's compare that to without the magnets. Alright, so here we go. We got no magnets in these guys, just a couple nails. We're gonna see the damage. See, it's nothing like if you were to put magnets on here and do it. I'll do it again. It's nothing like it. The magnets just make it do so much more damage. Yeah, it dead ass. It killed one of the V2s, the one that I was mainly hooked on, and then it almost finished these guys. Also, another funny thing is that the electricity works with coins. So let's just put a bunch of fucking like strays. I don't know. Let's just like load this. Like we're gonna load this bitch with strays. I am not sure how to use electricity like plus coins in combat, but it can be done. 1, 2, 3. We'll put a cord on this guy. Okay, I accidentally killed everyone. Okay, so let's try not to kill everyone before I can actually show you the coin tech for it. We're gonna attach a little fucking cord to him, and we're gonna put the coins in the air. And you saw they all branched off the coin, and they killed everyone. Okay, and another quick thing that I want to mention is that the conduction for the electric rail cannon does not work anywhere near the same as the Jumpstart. So, for example, if you get like a butt-fuck ton of enemies in water, right? Let's just spam the shit out of strays, alright? And you shoot the railgun, not even at an enemy, just in the water. They're all cooked, right? Yeah, see, the Jumpstart doesn't do that. I'll show you. Because, see, even with the electric rail cannon, you'll put one there, you'll put one there, here, there, here. Everything in that body of water is dying. Everything that is touching that water, at least that is not like a super, like, crazy high health enemy, you know. Basic, like, husks and stuff, they will die. But the Jumpstart does not work like that. Let me show you. You can have an enemy over here, here, and then over here, and then over here, and then like one right here. And if you hook it onto here, it's not going to do that. It's not going to chain to everyone in the water like the electric rail cannon will. So it's a little bit different. Okay, and now would be a good time to mention too that the damage output of the enemy that you are currently the enemy that you have the cord on is reliant on how many magnets there are in it and how many nails there are in it too. If you put a shit ton of nails in it, it's gonna do a lot more damage than if I just put the cord on here and wait for it to go, right? You see, I didn't do anywhere near as much damage. See, but if you put some, we'll go to this one because that one's almost dead. You put the magnets in here. Put this shit, you know. This shit. This is going to melt him. This is going to melt him. Yeah, see, I took a good chunk of his health. A lot more in one go than this one did with no nails and no magnets in it. I also want to mention that once you have shot enough nails into a certain enemy, or into an enemy, like once you shoot enough nails into it, I think it's 90 nails, the conduction will automatically start. So here, it's good. I'll show you. Yeah, whenever you shoot a certain amount of nails, the conduction will automatically start. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% though. Correct me if I'm wrong. If any of you do know and I'm wrong, please correct me. But also, another thing is, the Jumpstart shoots slower when it's not hooked, rather than when it is hooked, which will cause you to reach this nail cap faster. So anyways, that's really all that I know about it. I use it quite often. I've done a lot of experimenting with it. That's all I know about the Jumpstart, really. So, maybe this helped. Maybe this will help someone, at least one person, maybe help understand this insanely complex of a weapon. Because it is, like Linguini did say in his video, it's a high skill floor. It really is a high skill floor weapon. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed. I hope I was helpful. I will see y'all later. Peace out.